Hello, Internet. My name is Roro, and welcome to my channel. Today, I wanted to talk about the freedom of making music without the pressure of fame. So, let's just get right into it. So, fame can be a double edged sword, right? It's kind of like it provides you a lot of opportunities, but it comes with a lot of pressure and scrutiny that a lot of people can't handle or maybe don't even want to handle. So, in my opinion, making music without the pressure of fame can be very liberating and it's very rewarding. Obviously, there's things that come with fame that can be rewarding as well, but I think as someone who focuses on the creation of the music itself, not worrying about fame is something that I think is necessary for me to create the music that I truly want to create. I think making music purely for the joy of making music leads to a much more authentic and enjoyable creative experience. You really can focus on what is in your head, what you're feeling at the time, and just funnel it all into the music instead of focusing on some external source that's causing you to create your art differently. Also, if you're focused on fame, you're probably gonna not be as experimental with your music and not take as many risks because you're trying to fit yourself into a certain box to make a product that you think will make you famous, essentially. And I just don't think that that's. I mean, I don't know. It's all about how you think about it. But like I said, for me personally, I really just focus on creating the music itself, and everything else comes second or never. And this all allows you to truly embrace authenticity as an artist, which is super important to making genuine and honest music. Like pursuing music without the pressure of fame, it allows you to focus on truly being yourself and truly focusing on your creative vision and not letting anything else affect that and really trying to fulfill what you believe is your favorite art or the best art that you can make and the best creative vision that you have at the time. And that can lead to like a deeper connection with your listeners and people appreciate genuine art. And I think like this whole like manufactured, fabricated kind of persona is starting to not be as popular as it once was. Like making yourself into a product and a brand that's very obviously and shamelessly, I feel like I could be wrong, but I feel like people are not really into that as much as they were at one time. People want a human. People want to connect with somebody who is a real person. And part of being a real person is getting burnt out if you do something too much because the music industry treats musicians and artists and people as if they're just robots or as if they're just machines that spit out art. And the pressure of constantly having to produce new content and new music and new, videos or whatever, it just leads to a lot of stress because it may not be what you like naturally are flowing with, but you have this pressure from a label or from some suit that's providing you money or giving you access to money in some way to create, or else they are wasting their time and their money. And that's how they see it. They don't see you as a person, they see you as a product. And I think it's important to create music without having to constantly stress about deadlines and expectations because sometimes setting some boundaries is good, but a lot of the times that's very limiting to creativity if you don't let it just flow naturally. Art is all about letting it flow naturally, and anything you're doing to get in the way of that is taking away from the most pure art that you can make, in my opinion. So, aside from creating the art itself, the thing that I am the most focused on now in my process as an artist and as a musician and as a content creator is connecting with a community. And I think pursuing music without the pressure of being famous and having to make a product, it's leading me to a more tight knit and supportive community of fellow musicians. Like the people in my real life, they don't really care about what I'm doing with my music, and they never really did. And I don't know exactly what it is. It just didn't resonate. And I wasn't able to build a real artistic community and music community with my friends. Like I have friends that make beats and we've made music together and stuff, but like it never really felt like a true community. Like I was a part of a couple independent labels and one of them felt really good. We were really tight knit, but we all lived in different cities and then it kind of just fizzled out. So it's like now, in my Discord, if you want to join, links in the description. I feel like it's a small community, but there's a decent amount of us that are pretty tight knit and we like communicate pretty often and I don't know if I would have gotten this if I was so focused on just trying to be famous or trying to succeed or make money, if that makes sense. And speaking of success, I think part of having no pressure for fame or anything monetarily, specifically having to pay back a label, any of that stuff, I think pursuing music without those pressures allows you to define your own version of success. And I think that's something that I'm still in the process of working on. But I can tell you right now, I feel more successful now than I have in my entire life creating music. And I'm 31 years old. And I'm only 3 days into making a new album. And I don't even really have any music out right now that's like new, except for a couple random songs on my YouTube channel. But I feel more successful as an artist now than I ever have in my life because of how I'm switching my focus. Success means different things to different people, and pursuing music on your own terms, it's so much more rewarding because you get to do exactly what you want. You may not see results right away. Like you're not going to get this big payout like you would if you like signed a deal to a label, but there's a lot of caveats that go into that. And it's not real in a lot of ways. I think doing it all on your own, it's a lot harder of a process, but it's much more real. And like I said, it's a way to actually connect with people individually. It's like instead of just trying to get like 100,000 followers or 1 million followers, it's like you have to individually connect with people, and then those people are going to want to support you, even just listening to what you make. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything that I wanted to cover in this video. I just really want to encourage people to embrace the freedom that comes with making art and making music without the pressure of fame, and to really find the joy and fulfillment in the creative process itself. And don't worry about everything that comes after or everything outside of the actual creative process. That's the most important thing. And if you're not happy with that, you're never going to be happy with anything else that comes with creating the art and putting it out there into the world. So, I'm making an album on Twitch right now every Wednesday and Sunday. The link's in the description. Like I said, I have a Discord if you want to check that out as well. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time.